Yes, guess what? It's me again. I'm still not Mickey Manting. She'll be back sometime in the foreseeable future, but I'm not going to tell you when. So this is the last show tonight, and we are performing as Menage a Duo, and I am being joined by someone other than my venerable scene partner, Michael Shelby. God, I struggled with that word. And so, Cheryl Salamini. Cheryl, would you come up and tell folks everything they need to
Yes,
know?
I think what you need to know is I am not Michael Shelby, and I really think
That's right.
anything that I do tonight cannot be held accountable to Michael Shelby. He is absolved of any problems that I might bring up.
All right. So Cheryl and I are going to confab in the back, and we'll be back in a moment, and we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
Marsha, it's important to me what you think of me. It's important.
Barry, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It really isn't that important what I think of you. It isn't.
Marsha, I've been barking up the wrong tree for 27 years looking for your approval.
Well, let's put it this way, you got a lot of good barking in. So, I'm sure that was good for your vocal range and whatever, but what I think doesn't matter.
27 years barking up the wrong tree.
I think we got the math right. It's 27 years barking up the wrong tree.
So So you're never going to give me more than a 2-star rating on Yelp as the auto mechanic of your dreams?
My car runs. I don't have time to give people reviews. I don't, I'm not here to stroke your ego. There are other people give you reviews. I don't see them giving you any 5 stars. Why does it have to be me?
It has to be you. It has to be you. This is a lot of pressure. Okay, barking under the wrong tree, finding out that it's not going to go anywhere, nothing more than 2 stars for perpetuity. I mean, I could not replace the oil pan screw the next time you come in for an oil change. And then what would you have to say? Would I matter then? Huh? Huh?
Well, then I might go out of my way to give you a 1-star review. If even that, I may just go in and tear you apart. Just tear you apart.
So the fact is that you do have the time. Booyah! I want more stars out of you. You got the time.
Wow. You caught me. Yeah, you're right. I have had the time. I just been stringing you along for 27 years. It felt so good. It felt so good. Have that power. I just guess I guess that's just shows how sad of a person I am. That's wow. Wow. You're really showing me who I am.
As a side gig, I run human growth potential workshops. Would you like to register?
What kind of reviews do you get?
Mediocre.
Mm. Just, I just, I really thought we'd get away with this time. I just really did.
You're not the only one who thought that. Me too.
Thought so too. I guess you wouldn't have tried it with me if you didn't think that we'd get away with it, but doesn't look like we did.
I I had so much confidence that this time it was going to work because you're a high percentage player. I had so much confidence.
Just too much faith in me. Too much faith in me. You really, really should have thought this through.
Yeah, on reflection, it could have been a whole shitload worse.
No, no, I don't think it could be actually. Yeah. Um, there's a
I
whole
mean,
SWAT team outside. Um,
and we're looking at life without parole, but I mean, it could be a shit ton worse.
not really seeing that. I'm not seeing how it could be much worse than this. No, no, no. Yeah, there's some
Well,
see those red dots. They're I think they're aiming.
well, okay. So since so you admit that you messed up, right? Like it's your mess up. Yeah, you do. Yeah, I mean you did. You said it. Yeah,
You, you,
I
you're
put too much.
you're an accomplice. There's really no way to separate us. I mean, at least legally.
Well,
Um,
talk about not being separated. If you would just be my shield, and those red dots would be much less of a, and then you'd sort of be your version of like making amends for leading me.
I don't know whose version that would be making amends if I get shot.
Yeah,
Just you know, again, it was your poor judgment in trusting me. So really, you should take the major hit here.
you know, I never thought we'd get to the point where DSS would come and take the kids away from us.
Actually, I kind of did think that yeah, they'd been, you know, are not I mean, it's not usual for people to send a SWAT team just for parents who like don't send their kids to school and make them do heavy labor. But mm, I guess there were signs. There were signs. We
And
just
you kept this from me.
I didn't want to worry you. I know how sensitive you are. This, you know, I didn't want you to feel like a failure. I'm used to it, but I didn't want you to.
Well, I'll reflect on that as you get in front of me and block the red dots.
Again with the deflecting the red dots. We've been through this. We've been through this so many times. I'm telling you, I'm not doing it.
I know, but it's not over till it's over, and you have a chance to make amends.
Well,
And,
it'll be over when it's over. If I get, if the no, no. I mean, who's going to take care of the kids if I get killed? Who's? Oh, that's
well,
right. They took them away, didn't they? Yeah, I guess.
I would say your parenting skills is sort of what got us where we are.
Again, you chose to have children with me. I I think I was a red flag right from the beginning. You know,
I,
when
I,
I kicked over, when I kicked over the Girl Scout cookie table outside the supermarket, I think you should have figured I wasn't
I
mature.
just thought you were clumsy.
No, no,
I,
I'm just not. I'm just not the maternal type. And obviously, the federal government feels the same way. But again, you know, takes two to tango, takes two to whatever. You gotta. I think we should go out. We should go out heads held high. We should just take my hand. We'll go out together. There's no one to blame here except the both of us.
okay,
So
I've got a different approach. Officer, I surrender. It was all her idea.
my mother told me not to marry you.
She was right. That was spectacular.
It was one of our better ones for sure.
I mean, I've seen chocolate almond croissants come out of the oven before. You really outdid yourself.
Nothing like this. I don't know. They're perfect. They're perfect crescents,
Oh,
buttery crescents,
oh.
and there's the right amount of almonds on top. And I don't know if you notice this chocolate inside. Just
And and that little drizzle of organic peach honey across the top brings a nuance that is just. I'm so happy you talked me into opening this bakery with you, Martha.
just Jerome, I just have to say, I think you inspired me. I think, the glaze, I don't know where that came from. So it had to be from you. I mean, just there's something glazed about you that just brought that to mind.
Okay, let's talk about the glaze. Okay, let's not have it be the elephant in the room anymore. Okay,
I,
I'm starstruck by you. I'm
no,
absolutely dumbstruck. So the glaze is you are.
yeah, say it. Say it. You're not saying it. Why aren't you saying it? You're supposed to say it.
Whenever I said this to one of my prior three wives, they all left.
You're wait, now you're saying you've actually said something like this to prior wives? How am I supposed to feel about that?
I, I, I haven't said it.
Oh,
You should feel fine that I haven't said it.
but you're thinking about saying something that would be possibly detrimental to our relationship and certainly not good for our bakery, our business, the thing that we've sunk all of our life savings into. And
So this glazed eyes dog can learn new tricks.
I don't know if maybe the glaze was a bad idea. Now that I think about it, maybe I think we should just scrap the whole batch. The whole batch, just get rid of it. Throw it on the street. Just
The,
I'm just not feeling it now.
the, the croissants are a metaphor for our relationship, aren't they? I'm next.
You're astute. You're very astute. It's like our relationship has been flattened to a very thin, flaky pastry, and then rolled to resemble a crescent, but it isn't actually a crescent. I don't know what it is that we have. I don't know what shape our relationship is.
That's what I said to my prior 3 wives.
You said you weren't going to say it.
I didn't say it, you did. I just pointed it out that you said it, so it's like still a freebie here.
Freebie. I don't know. I don't know. You know, have we thought about soups? Maybe.
You know, these buttermilk biscuits, they're to die for.
Right. So no croissants anymore, just biscuits. What do you think about my soup idea?
Um, I'll, it's golden. I've never said that to one of my 3 wives. Never.
Okay. Gonna have to change the sign outside though.
3 wives cafe.
Hmm. I just never thought it would end like this.
I, it's not your fault.
I wasn't saying it was my fault. I don't think it's my fault either. But I'm not saying it's your fault. I mean, just because you're the only one here, I'm not saying that either.
I mean, I didn't think it was going to end like this either. I'm really kind of dumbstruck that it happened.
Just, I think maybe we were just too ambitious.
Well, I'm gonna take responsibility for this because it was my idea to spray paint the ceiling with silver and gold pixels. It was my idea. That's on me.
Yeah. Well, if
You didn't have to say yes.
sure, that's true. I didn't have to say yes, but I think I think that making it that kind of popcorn texture, that was all you. I mean, I mean, that kind of strange. I mean, it's not even sure.
In the moment, it seemed like a great idea. In the moment.
In the moment, but I mean, this this alone, the resale value of our house has just gone down like 150%. I don't even know how that's mathematically possible, but
Yeah, but so look, let's talk about what's possible and what's not. Look, I mean, we're not selling the house, so the resale value doesn't matter.
we're not selling the house. I thought I thought the whole reason you were doing all the repainting and the fixing up and doing all that stuff was so that we could finally get rid of this dump.
Oh, no, I did that kind of like on speculation. Like, if we wanted to sell the house, it'd be a nice idea to, but then I kind of got bored and I got used to, the sound that our disposal makes and the way the toilet flushes. And I'm like, why would I want to leave here really?
Flushes again with the flushes. Listen, I mean, I just assumed that's what all this was leading to. This is why I put the house on the market. You didn't notice the people coming in every weekend and traipsing through our rooms and taking pictures and the sign out front with the for sale sign. You didn't notice that before.
I knew something was different.
Well, because this is now it's come to this that so many people traipse through this house. One of them, was one of the local health inspectors, and now they're condemning the house. We can't even sell it.
You've done other things without my consent. I never would have approved selling this house.
Well, I just thought that you really wanted to, but you didn't have, well, the chutzpah to say you wanted out. I just felt like I was reading all the signs.
Are you saying are you saying I'm a spineless jellyfish?
Is there a jellyfish with a spine?
You're just taking advantage of my ever fading self-esteem, aren't you?
Well, what's the point if I don't? Kind of, that's
Uh,
why I hook up with people with low self-esteem. So I can take advantage of them. It just
so
makes no sense.
so I do matter to you.
As a way of validating my manipulativeness. Yeah, what a cruel and
I
person I really am. Yeah.
I feel like I'm just like when I'm gone, it'll matter a little to you because I won't be around for you to feel good about yourself.
So, saying you want to stay here? Keep the house?
I give up.
That's what I thought you'd say. And that's why I hooked up with you. Just leave me hands of gold and silver, exactly like paint. My new place.
And thank you, folks. That was a different iteration of Menage a Duo.
Yes.
Once again, the fabulous Cheryl Salamini, and
once
I
again,
remain David.
David Stockman. And thank you for joining our dysfunctional relationship.
I can't think of anybody I'd rather be dysfunctional with than you.
You put the fun in dysfunction. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michael and Shelby.
Thank you, Michael. Happy anniversary, Michael Shelby. Okay.
Have a great time.